All right, a team alpha male guy. You're about what? I think about an hour and a half from your hometown, or where you says you're fighting out of.
Yeah.
How excited are you to be fighting here and so close to home?
Man, it's a dream come true for me. Since I've been 12 years old, I've always wanted to fight at the Arco Arena. It's like the old Sacramento Arena. Yeah, and now this is the new and improved, like futuristic Golden One Center, and dude, I'm blessed to be in this position. I'm super excited, and yeah, it's an hour drive from my hometown, Oroville, and this is as close as I'll ever get to fighting at home. So this is my hometown event.
And what about the fact that the leader of Team Alpha Male was retired? He stepped away for like 2.5 years, and he happens to be coming back. Does that give a little extra fire for you guys to go in there and perform well?
Yeah, 100%, man. Like Uriah, another thing. Since I was 12 years old, I've been watching him WEC, UFC, watching all his great fights when he was champion. And to be fighting, like opening the show for him as the first card is a dream come true in itself. Let alone fighting in the Sacramento arena. So, it's another dream come true.
I was going to ask about that. Some guys, maybe want to wait a little bit, let fights go, kind of build up a little bit. You have the pressure of going out and starting the mood. You're the first Team Alpha Male guy to fight the night, but you're starting off the whole card. I mean, does it give you a little extra? Do you feel pressure, or are you excited to start the night? I mean, what are your thoughts when it comes to the fact that everybody's going to be watching you first?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so in a way, I feel like, it's a little pressure because I'm the first fight of the night and of Team Alpha Male. Got to get our momentum going, And I like to be exciting, so I want to start the show off with a bang, So that's always there, pressure there. But at the same time, it's not going to be a full crowded arena like when Uriah walks out, So I'm aware of that too. I'll have all my friends, family from Oroville, a few hundred people. But so there's a little pressure and there's a little, not as much pressure at the same time.
Now, to think of less than happy things, the last fight didn't maybe go as you wanted it to go, and that was your first professional loss. I want to say you were undefeated in your amateur.
Yeah.
How difficult, or I guess first, were there things that you learned from that? Were there positives, and how did you deal with getting that first loss on the record?
Yeah, man, there was definitely a lot to take away from it. I feel like for me, the last few years I've been sleeping on my jiu-jitsu and wrestling, offensively. Like, I've been working on striking and stopping takedowns and defending submissions and getting back to my feet. I like to be an exciting fighter, I wanted to be like the Anderson Silva at 135, But he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, even with that said, After that loss, I felt uncomfortable on the ground with Manny a little bit, Like, he was slick, man. He's really good down there, and I don't ever want to feel like that again. So I just refocused back into my training a lot of jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and just becoming a well-rounded mixed martial artist now, not just focused on kickboxer that stops takedowns,
So sometimes I've heard that fighters say once they've got that loss, it kind of takes the pressure of always having to carry carrying that on the mantle. Did that happen for you as well? Were you able to kind of relax, or did it push you that you're like, now I need to run 10 wins in a row?
Yeah, for sure, man. Honestly, it didn't, because I honestly felt like I was born to be undefeated. I wanted to be an undefeated champion, and Manny was 13-0, and I was 9-0 going into that fight. And I had no idea. Like, I really didn't have any type of belief that I was going to lose. I thought 100% I was going to win. So I remember tapping and standing up and just, for the first time, feeling all those emotions. And I was like, damn. I was, looking into the camera, and, I was, visualizing and picturing, all my people back home in Oroville. They're all excited, going crazy, having their parties for me. And everyone's there, and then they freaking see me get submitted, and they're all like, I felt the disappointment, and it hurt. I don't ever want to feel that again, and definitely I can't say there's any pressure. I feel like there's even more pressure now, because I lost and I don't ever want to lose again, Losing happens to everyone, it catches up with all of us. Time does, but I don't like losing. I don't plan on losing anytime soon.
Well, what's great about Team Alpha Male is you guys are so close and such a close-knit bunch. What did they say to you when you went back to the gym the next day? I mean, how did they all sort of I guess console you? That's probably not the right word, but how did they all treat that after the fact?
Well, a lot of my coaches, they obviously all wanted me to come back and focus on my ground game and wrestling and everything, and they mentored me, because I'm an emotional dude, and I take things to heart, and I took that to heart, and I was depressed for a little bit, and then I got right back to the drawing boards and listened to my coaches and focused on jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and now you guys might see some of it show Saturday night. I'm not afraid to go to the ground now. If it goes to the ground, I feel like I could finish him there too now, with my Team Alpha Male style, I was
going to say Team Alpha Male has always been really strong when it comes to the wrestling and the ground game.
Yeah.
So jumping over to your opponent, break him down for us. Where is he dangerous, and what are you expecting to see on Saturday night?
Yeah, Vince Morales, he's 5'7" with a 68 or 70-inch reach, and he's a good boxer. I think he comes from a wrestling background, but over the years he seems like he's gotten a little more comfortable on the feet. He's got a good jab, good 1-2. He's not one to push the fight really, but he has good footwork. He likes to stay on the outside. But for me, if he tries to stay on the outside, I'm 5'10", 5'11". You know, I got a 74-inch reach almost. So I feel like I'll do well in that fight, and I'm really excited about the matchup, man. Hopefully he wants to strike. You know, I have a feeling he's probably going to try to take me down at some point. We're well prepared for that, but if he keeps it on the feet, I think it's going to be an exciting fight, and I look forward to getting the knockout.
Well, you kind of started to answer there. Saturday, what are the keys to the victory? What needs to happen to make sure that you get your arms raised?
I just need to be in my flow state, man. I just need to stay out of my mind and just go